Well, good morning, beloved. This is your girl Sharon once again from my front seat, and here I am giving God all praise, honor, and glory for what? For a brand new day. It is Thursday. It is the 13th of December, and God is just taking us on through this work day. So, 4:30 bus again. And as I was reading Proverbs 13, the verse or the scripture that jumped out at me was the fourth verse. And it says, a sluggard's appetite is never filled, but the desires of the diligent are satisfied. So as soon as I read that verse, I laughed, I chuckled, I thought about my mom. She used to always say, Sharon, get up, do something, do something. You're always saying you need this. You're always saying you want that. You don't have this, you don't have that. Well, you need to get up, get a job. She said, if you're on a job, you'll meet people who have jobs. If you're in school, you'll meet people who are in school. If you're sitting at home all day, you're going to meet people sitting at home all day. Get up, get busy, get busy. So I'm a late bloomer. I'm actually about 7, 8 years from retirement. I do give God the glory for August will be, Lord willing, 22 years on my job. And I'm grateful to the Lord for that. So just thinking about the workplace in that verse, sometimes people say, you aren't bidding for something else. Actually, coming in, a lady today said that very thing. You aren't bidding for any positions? How long have you been there? I said, well, I've been in the department I am now. January, Lord willing, would be 19 years, right? And you're not trying to bid. You don't want to promote. Well, when it comes to what I'm doing here at work, um, I would say I'm not a sluggard, although supervisors may beg to differ, in the sense that my current job position, it works for me. The schedule works for my life away from the job. The schedule is perfect for my life and ministry. And I do know you can bid, you can promote, um, but those changes, they change everything else around you, right? And right now, what I'm doing, it totally meets my lifestyle. And by the grace of God, I am able to live and maintain with my current salary. And so um, I don't find it necessary and to promote or go someplace else. It works for me and my life outside of 9 to 5 or 7 to 4:30. But looking at that verse, so it says that a sluggard's appetite is never filled. So sluggard is a lazy person. I looked it up, an underachiever. And oftentimes, beloved, we have what rested in my spirit this morning, the Garfield mentality. Remember the cartoon character Garfield? I just remember him from comic strips more than watching him on television. And he was always, why do today what I can put off until tomorrow? Beloved, when it comes to life and the things of God, we've got to stop putting things off. Yes, we live our lives in moderation. Yes, we prayerfully act. We prayerfully take things to the Lord or consider things before just jumping into it. But as far as just putting things off, we say we're going to exercise, we're going to walk, but we're going to start tomorrow. Beloved, if we were at yesterday, today would be tomorrow. So they say tomorrow never really comes because when you wake up, it's always today. So that sluggard's appetite is never filled. The sluggard is always wanting something. I want this, I want that, I need this, I need that. Yet the sluggard is never doing anything to get up and go get it. Growing up, I used to hear my dad and old people say, we always say the old people, you can want a job all you want, but a job isn't going to come and knock on your door. Now, maybe sometimes it does. But you know what they're saying. You got to get up and you got to go put forth the effort. So that sluggard has an appetite that is never ever filled. And if you're like me and you get hungry, you need to feel that appetite, but not so for a sluggard. It's never filled. But the desires of the diligent are satisfied. So when you desire things, you do what? We get up, we go and get it. We go and we get it. We achieve it. So those that are diligent, I'm not going to start tomorrow. I'm going to start today. hmm I'm going to get on this thing right now. I'm not going to be lazy. I'm not going to be a sluggard. I'm not going to be an underachiever. I'm not going to be loathsome. But instead, I'm going to be energetic. I'm going to get up. I'm going to be prosperous. My prayer is that we would all have a productive, prosperous day in the Lord. That's my prayer for each and every one of us today. You know what I'm about to say? Let me get off this phone. Let me eat my breakfast. So at 7 o'clock, I can get upstairs and render unto Caesar those things which belong unto Caesar. And if it be the Lord's will, we will meet again on tomorrow. From where? From my front seat by way of the cafeteria. This is your girl Sharon. I'm out, y'all. Deuces.